Howdy everybody, ArgonMatrix here, welcome to episode 5 of The Binding of Isaac Afterbirth. I think we're going to try out a challenge today, one of these challenges, start trying to knock them out here. That's kind of what I want to do, is like maybe every 5 or so episodes tackle one of these challenges. Let's just start at the very top with Pitch Black. It's not going to be a very interesting challenge, but it should be, we need to complete it at some point. So here we go, Curse of Darkness. There's our seed in case, I don't know how this is going to work necessarily with challenges, but M31A, HTTF. Basically the theme of this challenge is that I will take chocolate milk here. Gives us these charged shots, which is pretty nice. Yeah, basically the theme of this challenge is that every floor has this Curse of the Darkness effect applied to it, which is not all that dynamic, and I think that's honestly it. Like, I was gonna say maybe there's no item rooms either, but we just picked up an item from an item room, so obviously that's not true. Let's just tap shoot here and kind of get this over with. And you can see those sort of little symbols underneath our consumables on the left there. The furthest on the left indicates that we cannot possibly unlock any achievements on this run, being that it's a challenge run. So any new items that we pick up, and any new like potential character things we get, like if we got 7 hearts, which would normally unlock Maggie, that will not do that on a challenge run. So that's that. And then the other symbol indicates what boss the challenge goes to. The heal means that it ends at the mom fight. So not too bad, honestly. Shouldn't be too tough to complete this one, especially with the amount of good stuff that we've gotten so far. Range and tears up is always nice. Got extra spirit hearts to fall back on. We are cruising at this point. It might actually be, it looks like, both Curse of Darkness and Curse of the Unknown on every floor, which wouldn't surprise me. I'm surprised they don't do like Curse of the, or not Curse of the, is it Curse of the Unknown? I always get those confused. Tears Up and Friends to the End, both of those are pretty good. Friends to the End gave us just 3 attack flies here, as you can see. Yeah, I can't remember what the name... Why am I blanking on that right now? The name of the one that gives you... or that takes your map away, like Curse of the Lost. That's it. Alright, Libra, you feel balanced. I'm taking this mostly for interest's sake. I don't think it's actually that good of an item for us. Basically what it does is it gives you 6 of each consumable when you pick it up, so that's already good off the bat. And then it takes your stats and balances them out. It doesn't show it balanced it on the stats screen there, obviously. The stats screen has always been a little bit kind of janky in Isaac. But it takes your stats and balances them, and then keeps them balanced for the rest of the game, regardless of what stat upgrades you get. So basically any stat upgrade or stat downgrade is an all stats upgrade or all stats downgrade, which is really interesting and can be extremely powerful or extremely life-ruining, effectively, if you pick it up with the wrong sets of items. With our chocolate milk here, it seems to have increased our charge time pretty significantly, or decreased our charge time significantly, I mean. So that's fine by me, and it hasn't seemed to have affected our damage too much at all. By the way, this prayer card that we just picked up as our spacebar item makes it, it gives you, every time you use it, it gives you an eternal heart. So I tend to like to use that after I've beaten the boss on any given floor, so that I can get an automatic HP upgrade when I move on to the next floor. Or if you find a battery charge on the ground, you can use it then as well, because then you can just use it twice in a row and get an HP upgrade that way. Would be a great item to have on a run where you could actually unlock Maggie, because it's very easy to get 7 heart containers with the prayer card. But that's neither here nor there. We'll unlock Maggie in our own due time. Usually, it's kind of funny, Maggie is like one of the first that I usually unlock on my own. Latch Key gives us, I think, a Spirit Heart and 2 keys, and a luck upgrade. Guppy's Collar would be pretty nice. I think I'm going to go ahead and take that, as well as Spirit of the Night here, which gives us Flight and Transparent Tears. Or, oh god, I can't think of the name anymore. Like Translucent Tears. It's like tears that go through things. Why can't I think of that? It's not piercing tears, that's tears that go through enemies. This one only goes through, these ones only go through objects. For some reason, I can't think of it. Spectral Tears, that's what they call it. The way. I don't think I used the prayer card either, by the way, on the last floor, so that's egg on my face. I just feel in such a strong position right now that I'm like, nothing in the world can stop me, when realistically, I actually have no idea what my HP is at. I haven't been keeping track of what Spirit Hearts and stuff that I picked up and the HP that I traded away. But if I recall, we've actually picked up a fairly sizable amount of Spirit Hearts, so we should be in a decent position here. Especially with Spirit of the Night backing us up. Alright. So how are you guys doing today? I'm doing sort of a batch recording of these episodes. I just recorded the past 2 episodes plus this episode all in the same time, and I might record a couple more still to go, because I'm actually planning on releasing these in the new year starting on January 1st, so hopefully that goes according to plan. And like I said, Afterbirth Plus releases on January 3rd. You probably won't see any actual videos showing Afterbirth Plus content until maybe a week or two after that comes out, though. Just because I'm going to be sort of away for January 4th through the 9th. And for those going to MagFest, those might sound like familiar dates, because I think those are the dates of the convention, or around the dates of the convention anyway. So it's like, oh shit, he's going to MagFest, boys! No, that's not quite right. It's, I'm actually going to be cat-sitting for Lucajin and Proton John. I'm going to be watching their little cat Bagel for the week that they're gone to MagFest, because I live in the same sort of vicinity as them in the Calgary area. So yeah, we sorted that all out, and by the time this video goes live, I should actually be at their house, maybe like posting videos of that little fucking adorable cat all over on my Twitter. I'm not sure. Should be a fun time though. I fucking love cats, honestly. Like dogs are great too. We have a dog and a cat at my place, and I love them both with all my heart. But there's something about cats, man. They're so low maintenance a lot of the time. They can be a little pissy, obviously. I'm just gonna go ahead and try and find my shop just because I can. Another thing about challenge runs, by the way, is that you cannot add any money to the donation machine from a challenge run, which makes sense in that you can't get any achievements or anything. All right, maybe there's just no shop potentially. So it seems like, all right. Well, I'm just not going to worry about it then. Yeah, like I was saying, I just love cats so much. Our cat that I have now, Minu, she's I think almost 13 years old, and she's still going strong. Our dog is like 14 years old, and he's full of energy. He's full of piss and vinegar, you know. Especially full of piss. He's like pissing all over the place nowadays in his old age. Not even bothering to lift up his leg anymore when he does it either, which is kind of hilarious. I'm kind of operating on autopilot, by the way, so I should kind of get back into the game, because there's a couple things that we have here that I haven't explained yet. This mysterious liquid gives us, obviously, you've probably been able to see just a little bit of poisonous creep on the ground whenever one of our tiers connects, which is honestly really nice. Syntho has a damage and range up, which I'll not turn my nose up at by any stretch. Oh, we only have Spirit Hearts, so I'm not going to pick up any of these because I'm not sure exactly how many Spirit Hearts I have. Not going to bother risking it, especially when we're doing just fine as is. And the trinket I picked up as well, Liberty Cap down there, gives us a random effect of one of the mushrooms between each floor, which can be, I think it like either increases your size and damage, decreases your size and increases your tiers or speed or something. It can show you the layout of the floor for one room. It's sort of a weird trinket to try and describe. It's really something you have to sort of use and get to know. But it is actually pretty useful, if not too reliable. I'm not going to worry so much about that. Man, I forgot to use prayer card on the last floor again. I'm such a bonehead. Friggin' bony head here. I really need to play Mother 3 again. I was talking about that in the first episode of the series. And that got me in the mood to like, man, that's such a good game. I'm going to go back and play all those Earthbound games, honestly. Although I'm not sure, because I'm like, it's like I'm in this state right now. It's like, well, I could go back and play them now, or I could like play through Bloodborne, because I'm totally in the mood to do that right now, and I'm doing the Let's Play of that, so that's that works out nicely. I can then maybe after that I can like do Let's Plays of those Earthbound games or something, because that's always something I've wanted to do as well. And yeah, that's something to consider. Let's just keep going, man. Oh, there's still an enemy in this room? Where are you? There you are. Freaking weirdo. Is there still another one? Yeah, there is. Oh, he's hiding up here. Wow. The fucking little caterpillar twins. Juked me out hardcore. This is another trinket. The callus makes it so you don't take damage from walking over spikes, but we're flying anyway, so that doesn't really matter. Let's just go into the boss fight here and just kind of demolish. I know we haven't been to our item room yet, but honestly, like, if I'm not gonna get the credit for picking up new items, and if I'm already powerful enough to probably like win the game on the merits that I have right now, why should I bother going to the item room at all? I suppose like it could make for some interesting possible synergies, but I don't know, it just doesn't seem worth the time invested. Of course, that might make me this for a rather short video if I just complete the challenge in like 15 minutes or so. We'll see, though. We're still in the caves too, so we've got 2 more floors to conquer here. All right, what do we got? We did get another deal with the devil, amazingly enough. I think that's like 3 in a row, it feels like. Guppy's Head and Sister Maggie. Guppy's Head is nice, but I don't think I'm going to have enough floors left to get the Guppy transformation. 2 clubs doubles our bombs, which is awesome. And Sister Maggie is not good enough for 3 spirit hearts. Let's go ahead and use the prayer card now and just hop down to the next floor. I might do some exploration on these next 2 floors just to make up for skipping that one. I don't know, something about the caves, especially the flooded caves in particular, just make me want to leave, you know? It's like, ugh, I spent enough time here, the enemies are annoying, it's not even very interesting to look at a lot of the time. It's like, just get me out of here, dude. Oh man, what was I even saying though? Yeah, I'm going to be taking care of Lucajin and Proton John's cat over the next week or so, which will be a lot of fun. I've heard that their cat has some sort of, it's very playful, from what I've been able to ascertain from their videos and from Twitter and stuff. So that'll be fun, because my cat, like I said, is really old and she's kind of gotten out of her playful states. She got out of it a long time ago, actually, when she was still a kitten. But she had that time, just as all cats I imagine do, or most cats anyway, where they're just so attention-seeking and needy, and it's just crazy. And like, so it'll be fun to see how that goes. I don't know how active I'm gonna have to be with her, or with him. Sorry, my God. It's gonna be weird, because I thought I was talking about my cat, but then I was talking about their cat, and their cat's a him, and mine's a her. This is Scorpio, which gives us poison tears. Every spirit's a poisonous tear, which makes our tears look fucking badass, if nothing else. They're super green now with Mysterious Liquid. And actually is a very significant DPS upgrade. Not a direct damage upgrade or direct tears upgrade, but that poison damage over time is certainly nothing to sneeze at. Just got another, oops. Got another heart container there from the prayer card, which is nice. I have no idea what my HP is at, obviously. Yeah, that's the danger of having this Curse of the Unknown on every single floor. So you have just you have to kind of stay on top of your HP. But it's really hard to do that when you can't see it. Like in the, oh god, I didn't mean to pick up Bob's brain, actually. That's okay. We'll manage it. It's nothing we haven't managed before, obviously. Yeah, like in the normal game when you're not doing any challenges, Amnesia, that didn't do anything though. Normally that gets rid of your map for the floor, but that didn't seem to affect it here. Maybe we're immune to all other curses other than Curse of the Darkness and Curse of the Unknown for this challenge. That would make sense, I guess. Yeah, but in the normal game, when you're not in challenges, having 2 Curse of the Unknown floors in a row can really screw you up, especially if you're on really dicey HP. It makes it so you have to keep track of it pretty substantially. I'm going to actually pop the Empress here in order to make this Monster 2 fight go a little bit faster, because he is rather tanky. There we go. Bob's brain's working his magic. That was really bad damage. I don't know, something about those like spread bullet patterns I've never been able to wrap my head around. It's super easy, you would think. Like, it's just bullets that shoot in 8 directions or 4 directions. It's like, you'd think it'd be easy enough to wrap your head around that, but that's another fucking deal with the devil. I don't have a goat head or anything, do I? I'm pretty sure I don't. Oh well. Yeah, we're good to go. Head down to the next floor. Got our item room on this floor and everything. And I'm pretty... It doesn't seem like there's any shops on this challenge, so I don't even need to worry about that. I will check out this double key room just on the off chance of something interesting. We've got the chariot, the tower, and the Hierophant. Hierophant gives us 2 spirit hearts, which is fine by me. I will take the chariot with me, which gives me a temporary period of invulnerability. It's the potion of invulnerability. I can become Vax'ildan and slay the great Thordak. Oh god. If only in my dreams. If only. Alright. I saw on the map briefly there, thanks to Liberty Cap, that this room over here is apparently a dice room behind those, that double locked room over there. Which could potentially be really interesting, because there are some, dice rooms that can drastically modify the direction of a game, depending on what you get. Not always. Like on the first run, I think we ran to that 4 room, and that had like literally no impact on our run, I think. But if we get one of the ones that we might here, this is a 2 dice room. I forget what that does. I'm just gonna take it. Didn't seem to do anything of any appreciable benefit to us. It might reroll like all consumables on the room or something. This might be one of those boring ones. The ones you're looking for more often than not, that are like interesting if nothing else, are 1 rooms and 6 rooms. Because I think what 1 rooms do is they reroll all the items on your person, which makes for a pretty interesting setup, obviously. Don't really want to trade for any of these because I'm not sure of my HP situation. I'm pretty sure I'm fine, but on the off chance, and I don't need either of them anyway. Oh god. Thanks, Bob's Brain, you're the best. What was I saying though? Yeah, the 1 room rerolls all items on your person, which can just be completely transformative to your run. And the 6 room does that as well, and I think it also rerolls all consumables and active items and stuff on the entire floor. It's basically like all the dice rooms in one, I think, which is really nuts. The 5 room can also be pretty cool. It rerolls the floor, so it means you get to do the floor all over again and potentially get an extra item out of the item room and stuff like that. Alright, Liberty Cap's kind of shown us the lay of the land here, so we head down here for our item room. And then off to the left there, it looked like, for the boss fight. Should work out fine, provided I can kill these little bits of, what's his name here? Not Fistula, that's not what this boss is called, but something or other, I forget. Alright, let's head in here. Holy Mantle makes it so on every room we have sort of a shield that protects us from damage for 1 hit, and it recharges every room. So we can, basically what it means is we can take 1 hit and not have to worry about it for every single room. Like, so we just took a hit there, kind of blinked with our vulnerability frames, and now if we take a hit again, we will actually take damage. But once we go into the next room, we get our Holy Mantle charge back, and we won't be able to take damage for that room until we take another hit, obviously. It's an extraordinarily powerful item. Bad Trip. I think Bad Trip bypasses Holy Mantle, so even if we had the shield up, we would have taken that damage. So that's hilarious. By the way, Bad Trip at the pill can never kill you, because if you are down to 1 heart or half of a red heart, I believe it just acts as a full health pill instead. So that's a strategy you can utilize even to get full health, is just keep a Bad Trip pill on you, and then when you're down in a dicey situation, just pop it and you get all your health back, which is pretty cool. Alright, get this Wall Master out of the way. Perfect. Just about done here, and then I think this boss coming up will be our last boss for this challenge, because this is Necropolis 2. Little Larva is, I'll take it, even though it's not going to help us at all. I think it makes it so when you kill a poop, it spawns an attack fly, I think. Not the worst thing in the world. Alright, let's head in. Your Magic Bob's Brain and Holy Mantle's got us protected. I think we're pretty much set here. This was just a ridiculously powerful loadout for this challenge. Not that it was a particularly tough challenge to begin with. Our Holy Mantle's charge got popped there. I swear to God, if I like die somehow in the last half of this mom fight, I'll be so pissed at myself. If I somehow have like way less HP than I think I do. I think I have like nearly maximum possible HP though, so Although if Bob's brain whittles me down enough, then you never know. But nah, looks like we got this on lock. Unless I just willingly give it up here. There we go. The pentagram and the we got this trophy which signifies the end. We could go fight boss rush. Let's just see. Just humor me what's in here. Cursed eye and scapular. No, thank you. I'm just gonna take this and run. 17-minute run. We got the Rune of Hagalaz in the basement, which is a sort of card slash pill-like consumable. The runes are pretty nice. Hagalaz is not great in particular. One challenge down. 29 to go, baby. Aw, yeah. That's going to do it for this video, though. Next time, we'll probably hop back into regular runs here and try to unlock more stuff. But for now, thank you everyone for watching. Please feel free to leave a like or dislike even, depending on how you like the video, down below, as well as a comment. Let me know what you thought and all that good jazz. Helps me keep going, helps me keep making more videos and all that. And subscribe if you want to see more Isaac content or any content for other games I create in the future. For that, that's going to be it, though. Thanks everyone for watching. This is ArgonMatrix, signing out. Thank you and good night.